guys, Xaryu here, and today, man, it's been a while since one of these videos. What up there, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a great day. I've got some good news for you if you haven't already seen it. We got PvP vendors confirmed coming for Shadowlands, and I am not messing around with you. This is not April Fool's Day. What day is it? Today is April 7th. We got this news yesterday on April 6th. I am not messing around with you, friends. PvP vendors are confirmed coming back in the new expansion. Let's check it out here. Shadowlands developer update. All right, it's been 5 months since we first revealed World of Warcraft Shadowlands at BlizzCon 2019. The whole team has been hard at work transforming the vision we laid out last November into a reality, and we can't wait to share our progress with all of you. Later this week, we sent our first round of invitations to a closed alpha test for Shadowlands. This first batch of invitations will mainly go to longtime WoW players, as well as Blizzard friends and family, along with a limited number of content creators and journalists. Dude, I'm really hoping this part includes the channel, all right? So we can dig into it next week with you guys. Really hoping Blizzard remembered us here, all right? This initial wave represents a small fraction of the pool testers that will ultimately gain access to the test in the coming months. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's scroll through and get to some of this good stuff, all right? We're scrolling through. Oh, okay, guys, like, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but Shadowlands could be an absolutely incredible expansion, all right? And this is why. Okay. Also of note are some changes to PvP currencies, notably Conquest. Conquest is once again a spendable currency through Shadowlands rated PvP. Players will be able to use Conquest points to purchase specific items of their choice from a vendor in the capital city of Oribos in an easy to find location. Conquest can also be used to upgrade that gear further, similar to how Benthic gear worked in Mana Pearls and Rise of Azshara, which was a great system, by the way. We'll have lots more information to share on the details of the system, as well as our broader endgame itemization plans as the alpha rolls on and we reach max level content. Guys, this change we've been asking for since they got rid of Conquest, to put Conquest back, and it looks as if it is confirmed that we're getting Conquest back. I'm so excited, it's ridiculous. Guys, this, like, Blizzard, thank you. This is so good for PvPers, all right? Each week, getting a box that randomly gives us a piece of gear is soul crushing. Like, week after week, it's just, oh, wrong stats. Oh, not that. Oh, I want haste verse, not crit mastery. Oh, this is not the right corruption, not the right this, not the right that. We can just buy what we want and upgrade it week to week. That feels good. That feels really good, so thank you, Blizzard. Let me add one note, all right? This video isn't just me reading this, but also giving my thoughts. One, I like this. Two, we need to make sure that PvP gear is going to be the best in PvP, mainly, right? So here's what I'm saying, right? If you can buy Conquest gear, or PvP gear with Conquest rather, okay, but the PvE gear is still better, meaning we still have to run dungeons, mythics, raids, and you have a full PvE set anyway. So currently in the game, the best in slot gear is all from PvE essentially. So even if there was PvP vendors right now in the game, it wouldn't really necessarily matter because you still need the PvE to get the best gear, okay? For the most part. Now, in the next expansion, they're adding in vendors. Good, great, yes, 2 thumbs up. If I had a third thumb, 3 thumbs up. That's amazing, I'm so excited, right? But we have to make sure PvP gear is the best gear in PvP. It's very important, okay? Very, very important. And like I said, for the most part, right? If there's a trinket we have to raid for, that's fine. You know, if there's a side grade belt that might give you a little bit more damage, but you're a little squishier, that's fine also. Blizzard, if you're watching this, we don't mind doing a little bit of PvE. That's fine, all right? For a side grade, cool, yes, that's fine. Let me raid Heroic Mott and get the Obsidian Claw trinket because that helps me. That's fine, that's totally good. I'm not saying I don't want to do any PvE, but we don't want our entire set to come from PvE. There's a difference, all right? PvP gear should be the best in PvP. If there's an item or two you need from PvE, that's fine. Okay, a good example of that is right now in PvE, Fire Mages, best in slot trinket is the PvP unuse. They have to get one item from PvP, makes them do PvP, they get that item, and then they go back to PvE. They had a little, best of both worlds. Should be the same thing for PvP. Most of your set is from PvP. If you need one item, maybe 2 items from PvE, that's fine. But all of the main stuff should be from PvP. I really hope that goes through, right? Because that is the reason so many people end up quitting, I think, is they start PvP, they just want to play, and they have to do all this PvE stuff. They can't play any of their alts, all their friends, it takes too long to catch up, and they quit, right? If they can just get PvP currencies, people log in week to week, they want to get that reward, they buy what they want to buy, they can start making alts, people have alts, it's a flourishing community when we can do this, all right? So good, really excited about all this, but we have to make sure PvE gear isn't actually just better anyway, because if it is, then all of this is for naught. Anyway, this is good. This is good. All right. As a community and fan sites dig into the game, files that are packaged. By the way, I'll have these linked down below. If you guys want to check out the links for yourself, you guys can read this for yourself as well. I'm going to go through this one in one other site. But most of these features remain a work in progress in the alpha setting. The game's data contains numerous experiments and discarded ideas, so please take what you find via data mining with a grain of salt. Okay, so a lot of things are just maybe experimental ideas, so when we get to more data mined content here in like a week or 2 or whatever it is, we have to make sure, okay, this might not actually be the game, all right? Grain of salt here. We remain guided by the core philosophies that were articulated at BlizzCon. Player agency and empowering choices. Okay, so this was the first thing I was really excited about, but there is arguably even a more exciting part right here that I skipped over, but now let's get back to it. Players of all 12 classes will immediately see changes in their spell books, talents, and in some cases their resources. What does this mean? This means hopefully more abilities, hopefully more customization, and with resources, I don't know what that means. That means I hope mages still have mana, but could be a new resource. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. We'll have a separate blog coming out in the next coming days. I can't wait to see how we applied the class design philosophies related at BlizzCon 2019 to give examples of the sorts of changes. Okay, so let us know what spells you missed the most of. This time we're eager to hear whether we've gone too far with unpruning. Okay, so it is confirmed we are getting unpruned. It is confirmed we're getting abilities back, and it is confirmed we're getting vendors. Blizzard, you're amazing. Yes, like this is like the 2 things, man. This is what we've been wanting. This is what we've been asking for. Like, we wanted more abilities back into the game, and we wanted vendors. Like, those are like 2 of the biggest possible things. Like, if you go to my What I Wanted Shadowlands video, both of these things are in there. This is really huge, right? Now, there's still more stuff, like I said. Like, if you got more abilities, but you only used 2 of them anyway, and all of your damage came from passive sources, then it still sucks, right? And then same thing with the conquest. If they have conquest currency in and you have vendors, but all your gear comes from raids, because it's better, then that still sucks. So like, it isn't good yet, but these are great changes, right? We just have to see how they're implemented. So Blizzard, cross my fingers that we got this, all right? We want the PvP gear to be best in PvP, and we want our spells to be the bulk of our damage, not passive abilities, all right? Right now, if you look at the damage breakdown, it's corruption at the top, it's trinkets, it's passives. We don't want that. At least in PvP, we don't want that. We want our abilities to come from things like Fireball, Frostbolt, Ice Lance. I'm giving mage examples because I'm a mage, right? Fire Blast, Pyroblast, all right? Those are the things that should be the like 99% of our damage. All right, the passives maybe 1 or 2%. Keep them on the wayside. Anyway, new abilities, unpruning, PvP conquest, 4 vendors. All right, so excited. Okay, we're making improvements to our quest interface with an eye toward better distinguishing major quests that are required to advance the narrative from optional side quests that tell more localized stories. Our work in progress 3D indicator of track quest objective locations will be available to use, which aims to reduce the bring up the map with navigating the world. Reading is hard, okay? I'm sorry. So this is, I don't know, quests, improvements, pin improvements, slight improvements everywhere. I'm not that excited about that one. I'm not a quester, but I'm sure this will generally just improve the game. So let's give 1 thumbs up on that one. I'll save my 2 thumbs up for the other ones. These are freaking awesome. Anyway, this is coming out soon. We get to try it soon, TM. I'm really excited about all of this. Conquest back, vendors, abilities back. This just literally could not be any better. I can't wait to start jumping into the game, start jumping into Shadowlands, and really trying it out. But I also want to show you guys the Shadow Covenant preview. All right, Shadowlands Covenant preview, rather. So each class is going to have Covenant abilities. If you guys haven't looked into this at all, there's going to be 4 Covenants: Kyrian, Venthyr, Necrolord, and Night Fae. And then with each Covenant that you choose, there's going to be an ability, right? And with these abilities, it's going to change the way your class is played just a little bit. So call your steward to bring you a file of serenity that can be consumed to restore health and remove cure, curse, disease, poison, and bleed effects. Nice. Went through the shadows appearing at the targeted location. Wow, it's like a shadow step. Form a shield of flesh and bone that prevents damage equal to the portion of your maximum health. It's like a bone shield or something. Poggers. And then turn into a Vulpin, increasing movement speed. You may reactivate Soul Shape to teleport a short distance forward. Additional cosmetic forms can be earned and collected. So cool, right? So you pick one of those signature Covenant abilities, and then we also got a little sneak peek. All right, ooh, look at this little preview. Woo. Little sneak peek at Covenant class abilities. So for each class, you're also going to have a Covenant class ability, which is pretty freaking sweet. All right, Kyrian, Shackle the Unworthy. If you guys want, I'll also have this linked down below. You guys can check it out. All right, but for this channel, all right, we're gonna be looking at Mage. Oh, all right, Radiant Spark. Conjure a Radiant Spark that causes arcane damage instantly and additional damage over time. The target takes a percentage of increased damage from your direct damage spells, stacking each time they are struck. This effect ends after a number of spells. Okay, so Radiant Spark seems insane, especially if we get Deep Freeze back. I'm just thinking in my mind how this works. We throw down an orb, we Deep Freeze someone, and then we spam Ice Lance into the orb with a pre-Radiant Spark. So we Radiant Spark an orb, Deep Freeze and spam Ice Lance. That would be so much damage, would be ridiculous. So this seems really OP. Mirrors of Torment. Conjure mirrors to torment the enemy for a time. Whenever the target casts a spell or ability, a mirror is consumed to inflict shadow damage and their movement and cast speeds are slowed. The final mirror will instead inflict shadow damage to the enemy, rooting and silencing them. Wow. Yeah, it seems really good as well. Maybe into something like Shadow Priest Destro or some type of Wizard Cleave Mirrors. This might be really good. Necrolord, Deathborn, transform into a powerful skeletal mage for a short period of time, while in the form of a skeletal mage, a frostbolt, fireball, and arcane blast are greatly enhanced. To me, this seems more of a PvE ability. I don't think this could be used in arena. It depends on how the metagame shapes out, but most of the time the metagame's too quick to get value out of frostbolt, fireball, and arcane blast. Like, you're just gonna get kicked or interrupted or something like that. But like, you never know. Maybe you'll pop Deathborn and then do a big frostbolt Ice Lance and one-shot someone. I don't know. Could be insane. We'll see. Man, I can't wait to jump into this. I feel like a little kid on Christmas morning, man. I cannot wait to play this. Then we got Night Fae, Shifting Power. Draw from the ground beneath you for a short period of time, dealing nature damage over time to nearby enemies while channeling your ability cooldowns are reduced. So, probably more of a Mythic Plus type of AoE, maybe a PvE or Mythic Plus, but like I said, you never know. To me, Radiant Spark seems the best one, and then maybe Mirrors of Torment into certain things. I can't wait to play around with these, see how to combo these abilities. Oh my gosh, like, this looks good, man. We got the Covenant abilities, we got the Shadowland update, guys. This is just good. This is just really good news all around. I'll have these both linked down below if you want to check them. Check out the links in the description. This is just, I'm just excited. I don't know what else to say. We got Unpruned, we got vendors. I feel like this is April Fools. I feel like, I don't even know, but this is serious. So thank you, Blizzard, for listening to the community. I really am excited to see how they're implemented. I hope they're not implemented in a way that trivializes the implementation itself, but this is good. This is great news. It couldn't have been any better. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you did not enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs down. Let me know down below in the comments how excited you guys are for Shadowlands. Like, to me, my excitement level was like here, but now it's like here. All right, it's ridiculous. All right, 2, everything in my city's pretty much closed down, so I haven't gotten a haircut in like a month, so hopefully we're looking all right, but that's what's going on there. 3, we're doing daily workout streams, all right? While we can't go outside, the gyms are closed, and we need to train inside, I'm doing daily workout streams right here in the living room with just like the rings, with your body weight training, with parallettes, like household items, stools, chairs. You guys are invited to train with me and my girlfriend every day at 11 a.m. PST, so California time. Tune into the stream, 11 a.m. We're training every day except Sunday. We'll be doing a bunch of different types of things, like calisthenic training, bodyweight training, handstand stuff, yoga stuff, flexibility, movement, all that kind of thing. So come train with us. And if you guys don't want to come train with us for any reason, you still want to figure out how to stay in shape, definitely check out the new website, Xaryu.tv. It has a bodyweight program that goes over everything I'm training here at home, a fitness guide, a cookbook, everything we're eating, training, doing. That'll be linked down below in the description as well. If that interests you, go check it out. All right, guys, I'm rambling. That's the video. I'm excited. You guys are excited. This is all good. Everything is good in the world right now, in the world of Warcraft. All right, stay healthy, stay fit. See you guys in the next video. Peace.